Why did a hospital send a mother and her 8-year-old son with appendicitis home? The answer is not cruelty or incompetence. I am Dr. Amara. This is the story of Diane and her son Marcus. So, Diane is 35 years old when this story begins. A working mom, organized. The kind of woman who writes everything down, arrives early, and always knows where things are. She has to be because her son Marcus requires that level of precision. Marcus is 8 years old, autistic, and nonverbal. When he becomes overwhelmed by noise or by anything unexpected, he just retreats inward, covers his ears, and closes his eyes. It is how he copes with a world that can feel too loud and too much. But at home in his own space, with his dinosaurs lined up on the carpet in exactly the right order, Marcus is completely at peace. Diane knows every version of her son. She knows his happy sounds and his overwhelmed sounds. She knows what his body does when something is wrong and what it does when everything is right. One day, Diane gets a call from Marcus's school. The teaching assistant says he has been crying since lunchtime and won't stop. Marcus cries, all children do, but today it sounds different, not his usual response to noise or disruption. Diane leaves before the call ends and drives to the school. When she sees Marcus outside his classroom, hands over his ears, eyes shut and rocking, she knows this is pain, not sensory overwhelm, and she cannot ask him where it hurts. Diane takes him to the car and drives straight to A&E. At triage, she explains to the triage nurse that her son Marcus is autistic and nonverbal when in distress. He has been in pain since noon and keeps holding his right side. They are asked to sit and wait. When the doctor finally sees Marcus, he speaks gently and reaches out to examine him. But Marcus pulls away, retreats into a corner of the bed. The discharge notes read possible behavioral episode. Marcus had appendicitis. His appendix was already beginning to perforate while they were in the waiting room. Autistic children, especially those that are nonverbal, are more likely to be discharged from emergency departments without a full physical assessment than neurotypical children with the same symptoms. Here is what Diane needed. 3 things prepared at home in about an hour when everything is calm, because when you need them, you will not have time.